Hi everyone. So I wanted to share 3 quick things with you today about shadows in relationships. We're still in beautiful Scorpion energy, and I'm not sure whether you've been feeling the feels of a lot of movement, emotions, a little dark energy, shadow energy perhaps. If you are, of course you are, because that's what we're in. And I wanted to remind you about a couple of things about when you get triggered with other people. So the first thing is when you get triggered with other people, the first thing to do is look within yourself. And so you see someone's behavior and you go, oh, I would never do that. I could never do that. But yet it is an opportunity to have a look at that and have a look and see, is maybe I might not do that exactly, but is there an echo of that in terms of how I might relate in some other way to people, animals, any other kind of way? How is this reflecting in me? And is that bringing up a trigger or a shadow in me that is potentially worthy of healing and addressing? Secondly, it's really important not to see shadows as negative, because when we're looking at shadows or triggers in other people, we are calling attention to that, and that focus creates more of that. It can tend to create more of that type of behavior. However, if we look at it in compassion, we can start to bring it into the light. We can bring it into transformation. If we start to look at the negative shadows in other people and ourselves with compassion. And when we start to be compassionate about what we have friction with, or what we get triggered by, or what we see as darkness, we can allow that to transform through our compassion for that darkness we see in ourselves and other people. And this is exceptionally powerful. If you can start to shift your mind around that, amazing. The third I want to talk to you about is about action. So after you've taken some time to inner reflect, maybe see some of the patterns or how, other people's shadows are affecting you, and then how they might be reflecting something within you, is then to take loving action about it. Because when we have processes, we can actually create even more healing processes when we engage with other people in loving and compassionate ways. So it's loving and compassionate towards myself and other people. And that might mean boundaries, but boundaries don't mean I'm never going to speak to you again. How dare you ever do that? Boundaries can also mean I didn't like how you spoke to me, and I know you still want a friendship with me, so how can we then talk about ways that, are kinder for you and for me, because that hurt me, and that hurt me in ways that, I'm not particularly comfortable with. So I really encourage you, after doing some internal reflection on this week, is how can you take loving, communicative action to create the change in the relationship. And believe me, if you're able to actually sit with someone to talk about how different situations may have affected you, the amount of healing that happens, it takes a lot of bravery. Mind you, it takes so much bravery, but the amount of healing that happens within you and the other person, and therefore it ripples out to the world, is amazing. So if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments, DM me, because I love talking about this stuff. I wish you so well in these next few weeks. There's a lot of movement, there's a lot of change, a lot of shadows. So enjoy the explorations with me. Big hugs. Mwah.